Nation. It is I, Emperor Zita, your host with the most, broadcasting to you again here from the Fortress of Solitude in Etobicoke, Ontario, Canada. Thank you for tuning in to episode 4 of the Zita Nation Revolution. Well, my followers, we have made it an entire month here on YouTube without being censored or taken off the air. Much thanks for your continued support, and I hope you guys keep watching. Today, we got a pretty good show for you. So let me ask you, have you guys picked this up yet? This is Electric Nights by the Drop Dead Pinups. I told you guys last week, you gotta listen to it. It is a fantastic album. I don't think there is one bad song on here. And I got a special treat for you guys this week. I managed to get a one-on-one mini interview with the lead guitarist of the Drop Dead Pinups, a close personal friend of mine, Mark Zenko. Follow him at Zenko5150 on Twitter. Plus, I promised you a very special major announcement that will change the face of the Zita Nation forever. Don't believe me? Well, stay tuned and find out. Now, last week's monologue may have rubbed some people the wrong way. If so, well, that's a shame. Speaking of my opinion, well, I've got a good one for you this week. Now, I don't know if you guys out there know what I do for a living, because I'm a waiter, or server, whatever term you prefer. And I'm a damn good one at that. This basically means I run around the dining room, serving dozens of guests at a time, trying to make their dining experience with their families as good as I can, in the hopes that they leave me a decent tip. Now, what is a decent tip? I'd say 10 to 15% would be considered decent, depending on the size of your bill, the size of your table, and the quality of your service. Considering that we make less than minimum wage, we use our tips to help pay our bills, feed our families, and put roofs over our heads. If you don't know or choose not to tip properly, then go to McDonald's or Burger King or Wendy's. Call in for delivery or come pick up your damn food. Just don't come into the restaurants and expect us to serve you with a smile when we know you're not going to leave us a decent, even humane tip. Don't waste our time. The guests that I take care of are the ones that don't treat me like they're personal slaves. So don't tip at your own risk. I can guarantee you that your server will find a way to get back at you for leaving them a bad tip. Oh, and by the way, there is not a waiter or waitress in creation that enjoys having you snap your fingers at them. It's rude, it's ignorant, and you look like a complete fool. Just don't do it.
Uncle Lenny wants to see you, Papa, so you gotta look into the camera.
What for?
I don't know, but he wants to see you on the video. So you got a message for Uncle Lenny?
Okay, here's a message.
Ah, crap. Otunga's back on WWE TV. Okay, so Big Show got fired, and then he cried in the middle of the ring. The guy is over 7 feet tall and almost 500 pounds, and he was bawling like a little baby. please, come on, chokeslam somebody already. Brodus Clay not only squashed The Miz this week,
But the Miz is awesome!
but by association, Ziggler and Swagger as well. Doesn't give me any hope for Sunday's tag title match. He's no more dancing. Another week of no Zack Ryder on Raw? That makes 3 weeks. And not even on Superstars this week. He got relegated to doing a job on SmackDown. Hey, at least he got on one show, right?
They know it!
Let's not forget, he gets to be on the pre-show against Kane. I wonder who's going to go over there. So, it looks like John Cena is back to his old goofy self. And John Laurinaitis is trying to be an evil authority figure. It only works for McMahon. Nobody else can pull it off. But at least the stipulations for their Over the Limit match gives us the hope that Cena might win. Who actually believes that? Come on.
Good to see me!
Big Johnny, appealing to the fans, CM Punk, Mr. Pipe Bomb, once again came out and made him look like a toolbox. Speaking of Punk. Him and Bryan's feud is getting no promo time and they're stuck in a tag match? At least Daniel Bryan proved that he can still play the chicken shit heel, even in a tag match. Speaking of that tag match, it looks like Santino is getting an actual push from creative. They're actually behind him, like they used to be. Gotta give it up for a Canadian boy making it good. Even though they're having him play a fake Italian. 2 weeks of Paul Heyman on Raw. Can it get better than that? I even like Triple H going all angry, grabbing Heyman by the face and almost destroying him. I am liking very much this tease of a Orton-Sheamus feud. I think that would be a good feud. They could have some spectacular matches together. Orton could teach him a thing or two, that's for sure. Oh, and my favorite part about this week? No Khali on Raw or SmackDown.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Alright, so we have an exclusive interview today with the lead guitarist for the Drop Dead Pinups. You guys know the Drop Dead Pinups, right? You know that music you hear playing? This is the guy who writes all of it. He writes every single piece of music that you guys hear. So, Mark, what do you think? You think you like the show?
I do like the show.
Yeah.
It's good. It's fun.
So, you guys got any shows coming up for yourselves?
Not right now, no. Not at the moment.
So, why aren't you signed to a record label?
Because bad music's popular right now.
You miss your lead singer there?
Yeah, you do miss them, you know.
How did you guys start out? Where did this band start?
In Alex's basement in Etobicoke. And Michael Power in high school, pretty much.
And you guys just became friends, decided you wanted to make a band together, or?
Pretty much, man. Started off like me and Keith were in different bands, and then met up with Alex in summer school, and it just kind of clicked.
All right, join the revolution.
Hi, people!
Welcome back to another edition of Comic Book Day. Okay, so where are we going today? This is Excalibur Comics, 3030 Bloor Street West, upstairs above the Kingsway Theater.
The books I recommend: Winter Soldier #5 that came out, the X-Men, okay, the latest issue of X-Men with the crossover and stuff with the Avengers versus X-Men. Of course, the Avengers versus the X-Men issue #4. Okay, Walking Dead. Always there's paperbacks, so if you want to pick up Walking Dead, it's as good as the TV show, not better in some ways because they have more on the characters. I recommend that, and I also recommend this sucker here.
Whoa.
Al Williamson, Secret Agent, Corrigan, X9, one of the best comic strips, period. This is a sucker I would strongly recommend.
Perfect.
Okay?
Why would we pay taxes? It was never around like 80 years ago, you know? It was brought in so-called to bring in, I guess, extra money for the wars. But basically, what Henry Ford said, hey, it's just a system where they take the money back, so you make you believe that the money is actually worth anything. Money is not worth anything. It's basically the blood and sweat and tears of the people. That's what really is the value. But money is just a tool. It's not really worth anything. It's the value of the people. If you look at the Ithaca dollars, they're not dollars, they're hours. So you trade your hours for one person's hour for another person's hour. And in Germany, they had the same system when they had that great hyperinflation in the 30s. A little town that traded people's hours, work hours for each other's work hours. That city prospered, but all the other cities in Germany were engulfed in the hyperinflation, where everybody was chasing after money, which wasn't worth anything. They didn't realize the real worth was the people's labor. Zimbabwe, same thing. We have $1 trillion notes, which represented so-called people's work, but you look at the video called The Secret of Oz, it's not whether it's backed by gold or silver, it's really how much quantity of money is used or printed. It must equal what the output of the people and labor produce. If you print more money than what people produce, then you'll get inflation. Basically, money is just a tool.
Tell the Zita Nation our big announcement.
There's a bun in the oven. Pregnant!
There you go. We are pregnant. There is another Zita coming soon.
Having a baby.
Well, this brings another week here at the Zita Nation to a close. Thank you for joining us again and listening to my rantings and raving. I hope you guys are as excited as I am about the major announcement you just heard from myself, from the Empress, and from the Princess, because we are very excited to be welcoming a new member of the Zita Nation here in 9 months. Pick up your Drop Dead Pinups Electric Night CD from wherever you can. Follow them on Twitter at Drop Dead Pinups. Watch all of our other episodes right here on YouTube. Read everything you can at www.tjrwrestling.com. Friend me on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter at Emperor Zita. Try and live by our 4 rules. And that's the bottom line. 'Cause the Zita Nation said so. Oh, hell yeah!